The members of the Uchiha clan who manage to awaken the Mangekyo Sharingan get special jutsus like the Kamui or the Amaterasu. However, if the Uchiha is powerful enough, he is able to awaken the Susano, which is a gigantic chakra avatar that grants great defensive and offensive power. When activated, the Susano forms around the user and becomes part of the user's body. As it requires a lot of chakra and I strain to use it, the Uchiha who call upon it suffer great pain in the process. For example, Sasuke said that by using the Susano, he felt pain in every cell of his body. The more chakra is used, the stronger the Susano becomes, but in turn the pain increases. This problem is solved by getting the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. So far, we have seen 7 Susanos in the series. The first to appear was Itachi's. The special power of this red-colored Susano was the Asaka Magamata, which consists of a kind of jewel with 3 united tones that shoot out at great speed. In a matter of long range, it is the most powerful jutsu Itachi had. In addition to this technique, Itachi managed to incorporate the Tatsuka sword and Yada's mirror into his Susano. The sword could seal anyone it passed through, and the mirror was capable of reflecting any attack. According to the third databook, this tool is built in such a way that it is able to attach to the properties of any attack and reflect it. It is said that there is nothing that it cannot reflect. Seeing that Itachi had these 2 tools in his Susano, Zetsu commented that it was invincible, as it had the perfect defense and offense. The next Susano to appear in the series was Sasuke's. Although Sasuke could only manifest the ribcage at first, he gradually improved to the point where he could manifest the full form. Already with the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, he was able to activate the complete Susano with legs. This Susano's special jutsu is a chakra bolt that shoots arrows at high speed. This power is so fearsome that Kakashi had to use Kamui in order to survive. The next Susano that appeared was Madara Uchiha's. Unlike the other Susanos that have special tools, Madara's does not have any tools. Of course, it seems that his special power is to perform hand seals to potentiate the jutsus of its user, as we saw when Madara potentiated the jutsu of meteorites with his Susano. In fact, so far Madara's Susano is the only one who has been seen to make hand seals. After Madara's Susano, Shirsui's appeared in an OVA of the video game Revolution. In this OVA that was written by the author of Naruto, Shirsui is able to summon a green Susano. This chakra avatar's special tool was a drill. On the other hand, he possessed a rare ability to shoot chakra needles from his ribs. The needles he threw were so fast that even Rudambu members couldn't dodge them. The next Susano that appeared was Obito's through Kakashi. This chakra avatar's special jutsu was to create chakra shurikens and mix them with the power of the Kamui. In this way, he created dimensional portals that ripped through anything the shurikens touched. And finally there is Susano by Hagoromo Otsutsuki. Although many fans do not take this Susano into account because it came out in a filler, the truth is that this Susano and the story we saw in the filler of the life of Kaguya and his children was supervised by the author of Naruto. Look, in 2017 the director of the anime revealed in an interview that to make the arc of Kaguya and her children, they approached Kishimoto to give them information to develop this saga. Since it was the first time they would talk about the Otsutsuki clan, they did not want to give information lightly. So, since everything we saw in that filler was supervised by Masashi Kishimoto, we could say that what we saw is canon and part of the original story. Until now, the Susano of the Sage of the Six Paths would be the strongest in history, managing to withstand a tailed beast ball of the 10 tails without problems. In fact, Rikudo Sennin's Susano is the largest that has been seen so far, as it was similar in height to the 10-tailed beast. To give us an idea of the power that Hagoromo came to have, just look at what the ninjas who received part of his chakra achieved. The living example would be Naruto, Sasuke, and Kakashi. In Kakashi's case, he was able to use the perfect Susano thanks to the Sage of the Six Paths chakra that Obito gave him. Look, when Obito traveled from the afterlife to see Kakashi and temporarily give him his ocular powers, he also gave him some of Hagoromo's chakra because he knew that Kakashi wouldn't be able to use the Susano without this power. What's more, when Kakashi woke up to Susano, he commented that Obito had given him some of Hagoromo's energy. In fact, if Obito was able to travel back from the afterlife to see Kakashi again, it was also thanks to the power of Rikudo Sennin. So just imagine how powerful Hagoromo Otsutsuki's original Susano became. There is also Indra's SUSANO that we saw in the Kaguya saga. Indra's SUSANO was identical to Sasuke's, both in design and abilities. Now I will mention 11 curious things about SUSANO in general. Number 11. When Sasuke used the full SUSANO during the 5 Kage Summit arc, he was mistakenly depicted with Yada's mirror and Tatsuka's sword. This error was corrected in later episodes, since it never appears in such a way in the manga. Number 10. Although Itachi was constantly involved in battles, he never used the SUSANO, because every time he used it, his disease accelerated. Here I mentioned that the terminal illness that Itachi had was not due to the use that he gave to the Mangekyo Sharingan of him. Of course, using his ocular powers and jutsus like SUSANO shortened the time he had left to live. In fact, in the official novels, it is mentioned that Itachi went to a distant village to buy medicine to calm the pain he felt. Number 9. Sasuke's SUSANO arc is inspired by the Yusha Raiden series. Number 8. The final form of the Susanos is inspired by the Tengu demons. Number 7. So far, Itachi has been the only ninja who has kept the SUSANO stable without being inside it. When an Uchiha gets out of his SUSANO, it begins to fall apart. However, Itachi could hold the SUSANO for a certain amount of time and control it from a distance without being inside it. This certainly gave him some advantage. Number 6. The brief fight that Itachi had with Orochimaru is based on Japanese folklore, because in Japanese legends, SUSANO was a warrior who freed the people from him by eliminating an 8-headed white snake called Orochi. Number 5. According to the 4th data book, only the 2 Mangekyo are required to unlock the SUSANO for the first time. This means that if an Uchiha loses one or even both eyes, he can still use SUSANO. In fact, we already saw Shisui use it with one eye, and Madara without even having eyes. Furthermore, Itachi used the SUSANO in his battle against Sasuke without having the Sharingan activated. All of that said, even though Sasuke has lost the Rinnegan, he will still be able to use his chakra avatar. Number 4. According to Obito, not all users of the Mangekyo Sharingan are capable of invoking SUSANO, since it is a very rare power even among users of the Mangekyo Sharingan. Number 3. Shisui's SUSANO is based on Steel Jet, a manga about robots. Number 2. The complete version of Itachi's SUSANO contains in a certain way references to the 3 imperial treasures of Japan, which are a sword, a mirror, and the Magatama. Number 1. Madara Uchiha's SUSANO is the only one that can do hand positions. Let's hope that SUSANO and Sarada surprise us in the Boruto time skip. If you liked the video with a like or a comment that you leave me, it helps me a lot since that way the video is shared more. Until next time.